Okay. Hi YouTube friends. This is Anna-Lee.
And Patricia.
And we are the Dead Talkers. And today we are reviewing the next comic that just came out on last Wednesday.
Issue 157 with the two different covers.
Yep.
Can you see? Can you see?
Okay, so starts out with Dwight and you know what? I don't know who
Magna,
the other people are.
and I forget. Dwight, Magna, or I guess maybe what do you call it?
Kind of on, not patrol.
Kind of lookout.
Lookout.
However, yeah, kind of situation. And they look up, and who do they see in their sights? The man himself, Negan, with a sack hanging over his back,
and the sack is dripping.
Yeah, he did. Oh, who said that?
Somebody
one of them said that.
If it was Dwight or whatever, he's like, well, you know,
Dwight said.
And Negan says to him like, well, it's for
Rick.
For Rick.
Yeah, it's for Rick.
And then he's like, well, it's dripping.
Yeah. But before that, Dwight said, shoot him.
Yes. And no, I have mixed feelings about that because I could never trust Negan no matter what. So my thought, especially if I'm Dwight, I'm gonna say just shoot him
because he knows
you're done
more than any of them, more than any of the Alexandrians as far as what Negan can
what he's
do.
capable
Yeah, what
of.
he's capable of.
Yes.
But he says shoot him. Magnus says no, he's unarmed. I can't shoot an unarmed man. You know, so they don't shoot him.
Even just his presentation of I come in peace.
He was non-threat. Yeah. He's smiling the whole while.
Yeah. So, anyways, they decide to bring him back to meet with Rick, which he does. And Rick, I mean, right now, I feel at this point, Rick is very reasonable. Like, he does listen.
Yeah, he's not the killer Rick.
No, he's more of a reasonable guy that's going to listen to whatever you're going to say. But he does, of course, not trust him because who would? But he does put Dwight on Negan watch.
Yes. And Rick does, he makes a compelling argument because he's saying, well, I guess maybe Negan made a compelling argument first because he's saying, I could have got out, when the door was unlocked, there's things that I could have done.
And that wasn't even, that was not the first time that he had an opportunity to leave.
Yeah.
So.
And he's, so he's kind of, he's thinking, proving himself.
But
trustworthy.
He also, Negan did kind of blame it on the guy that he ended up shooting.
Oh yeah, the boy that he stabbed. Yeah, he said that, I killed him because he wanted me to get y'all, I did that for y'all. So
yes, and taking the blame off of him to have instigated the possible war between them and the Whisperers.
Yeah, because cutting off her head did jumpstart, the whole thing. As we saw, especially when what is his face? Beta found her body, He's like, oh yeah, we're going to war. This is no question or anything. We're going. While
of course still not taking on the responsibility of being the leader because he's still, although technically I'm sure he will kind of be the leader
role.
But and just not acknowledging that anybody else could be an alpha.
Right. Yeah, because he said no, it's not going to be another alpha.
Yep.
We're just gonna go and do this. So so the war, pretty much it's on and popping. It's on and popping. And the Alexandrians or the survivors, because it's not just Alexandria, they're gearing up for war, getting troops ready, getting I think Michonne went to the hilltop to meet with what is her name, Maggie, to get troops.
People
because
they do need
and then we get to see Carl and Lydia, and but they were not allowed to participate in the battle. They were going to stay back. And
I wonder what Lydia would feel like, because she doesn't know her mom's
dead.
That's
right. She don't know
yet. I don't know how she was going to feel about the whole thing.
Is she going to be mad? Because right now she's ready to fight her mother.
Yeah.
So what happens now, if your mother's head's chopped off?
And she's going to eventually find out that it was Negan. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Well, either way, her hair is chopped off.
Yeah.
you know. So I don't know how she's gonna play. How that's gonna. Yeah.
I don't know.
Is she gonna be against Carl or is she gonna be against Negan? You know. But yeah.
And then we had a few side notes about Jesus.
Oh yes.
Sitting by the bed of
Aaron, right?
Aaron.
Yeah. Because he was stabbed. Who stabbed him? Was that Beta? One of the Whisperers stabbed him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of indicating that they're
flirtation
flirting.
Or something. Yeah. So who knows how if there's gonna be a relationship in that or not. And I wonder how that would play out on the movie. I mean, on the show. Yeah. Just wondering. But yeah, so we did that, and we also got a snippet of Eugene with that radio.
Yes, which so now he's divulging their location, which just doesn't seem. How do you even trust somebody that you're just on the radio with? You don't even know what this person. At all.
Anything.
You don't know.
You just know from what they're
nothing.
saying, which could be anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but he did, and then of course, we're guessing it's a she, right?
Yeah.
She gets back and says that they're in Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio.
It seems kind of random, but
yeah. Yeah, but
so
let's see what else went down.
Yeah, let's see what.
Well, there we got the clip of Gabriel on the tower or whatever. I forget whatever that is. He's you know, I guess on guard duty or whatever, and he sees the horde coming through.
And of course he has this horrible shock.
And look on his face, and you see the two panels of the horde coming through the town.
Yep. So. And of course it's hard to with the Whispers. It's so hard because you don't know
who's you don't know who is human and who is Walker. So you just gotta lay them all out. You have to lay them all out.
Yeah.
You just have to lay them all out.
Yes.
Headshots for all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
you just have to lay them all out. But and there's no way they could do hand to hand. I mean, they can't let them get close enough for that because I don't think there's any way they would be able to.
I mean, it would be really tough to deal with a horde that has
humans mixed in. Because you don't know who's coming at you with a knife and who isn't. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really.
And we don't even really know how many really of the humans there are. Like, do we ever know that?
I don't think so.
No. So there could be.
I'm gonna say it's a fair amount, though.
Yeah. So there could be more than what we think.
I mean, just my perception of it, I'm thinking that there's more of the Whisperers right now, but their strength though is that they have a lot of people that have. Well, I guess both the Whisperers and everybody's been trained now at this point.
Yeah, everybody can fight. Everybody's battle tested and ready. Yeah, they have. Well, we don't know if the Whisperers have guns. We know they have knives, but we don't know, and that might be the difference with the survivors. They have the guns, but the Whisperers may also. I mean, we don't know. We don't know if they have guns. But yeah. So that's kind of how we left off.
Yep.
And I guess the next episode, 158, will show maybe the beginning of the battle, or so another good issue.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what happens next. And we also are going to review the Image Plus clip of Negan's backstory, which was more or less him in the hospital with his wife, the way we left off, and the guy coming in saying, it was kind of the beginning of his involvement with the apocalypse, and
he's in the hospital room with his wife, who of course has terminal cancer, and she's hooked up with tubes and all that good stuff, and somebody. Or does he open the door and somebody says run, or somebody opens the door?
Yeah,
I can't remember, but basically he's telling him to run, and he's like, what's going on? He's again looking out the window and thinking there's something not right about those people.
Yeah.
Because they're dead.
Yes, yeah, he did. Because before that, it appears as though he's not had any contact with any walkers or infected people. Yeah.
Yep. Goes to recheck on his wife, saying, well, maybe it's just best that you stay sleeping. And that's when he realizes that she's actually passed on.
Yes. She is dead. And as we know what happens when you die, you reanimate. And she did.
Yeah.
And he calls out her name.
Yep. And it is
Lucille.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
So the mystery is solved. Yes, we know where the name comes from.
Which
Lucille.
reminds me, we didn't talk about that that he was it Dwight that has Lucille right now?
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yes, from the comic. Yes. He said, did he say something like, I hope you're taking care of her?
Yes, and he's like, it's a bat, you psychopath.
Yes. Yes, like that. He did. That's right.
Yeah.
So that's why Lucille is, for him, spoken to as if she's a person, because in his mind that Lucille is his wife.
Yes.
So, and I don't know why Lucille the bat is always thirsty. Why should I try to bash somebody's brains out? Because I know his wife wasn't.
No.
Bashing brains out.
She was not.
But anywho.
So I don't know what to expect from the next one.
Yeah.
As far as Negan's backstory, except is he gonna have to kill his wife?
Oh yeah, he's gonna have to.
Right? Because she's all.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do that, and from there it'll probably be him leaving the hospital and maybe joining. I don't know.
It'll be interesting to see. I hope we get to see like how he ends up recruiting people to be on,
and the whole creation of the bat, Lucille. Is what I want to see.
Yeah.
But okay, so that was good issues, both the comic and the Image Plus little snippet from the Negan backstory.
Yep.
And
don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Any comments below. And I guess we will see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.